So I guess we got some new content today here in MLB 24. I didn't know there was anything planned to release today. I was actually sitting down to record another video, which I think is going to kind of take up the second half of this video or whenever we finish going over the new content. But we have some new cards released here in MLB The Show, and we check programs. Nothing new here. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe go to, I guess, the single player modes. Conquest. Nothing new here. Where could the new content be? Gee, I wonder. Could it be? Oh, look. The marketplace. Packs. It looks like maybe it's in the pack shop. Who would have thought? But it looks like we do have some new cards in the pack shop today. I'm guessing it's a new headliner. It doesn't look like a new chase card. This Curtis Granderson looks new to me. Okay, maybe not. No, Grandy's not new, so never mind on that. Grandy's already been in the game. I guess literally all it is this home run derby pack, which I guess that's cool to see cards, but you know, they're 40,000 stubs a piece. We can go ahead and take a look at the base round. Jim Rice here, left fielder, also plays center and right field. 105 power versus each side. These home run derby cards, just like they have been previously, you know, I don't think we could expect too much of them besides just having high power numbers, especially maybe in the base round. But for the 93, 105 power versus each side, 74 fielding, 45 speed, some quirks on the card as well. There's also a mid round and a rare round, but sticking with that base round of the 93s, we got a David Justice, same thing, 105 power versus each side. Right fielder also plays left field, 73 fielding, 56 speed, 105 power again versus each side. And then I think the final card in the base round is probably going to be this home run derby Chase Utley. 105 power versus each side. That's what it's going to be for all the 93s. 72, 78 contact, 78 fielding, 74 speed. A few quirks on the card as well. And I think that should be the entire base round. Yeah, so now we have a mid round. I think there's probably two 96s in here, if I had to guess. We got Richie Sexson from the Brewers, first baseman, also plays left field. There was a Richie Sexson card that I used maybe in BR or something, and I actually really was surprised. I liked his swing, but it looks like these 96s are going to have 115 power versus each side, 82 contact versus right, 86 versus left, 74 fielding, 42 speed. We can see some quirks here on the card as well. Next up, Jock Peterson. Yo, I loved this card back in MLB 19. Man, does anyone else miss like MLB 19, MLB 20, MLB 21? I don't want to necessarily say those were like the golden years for MLB The Show, but just like seeing this card art, it's bringing me back to MLB 19. And man, like I just, for whatever reason, I feel like I look back so fondly on kind of that stretch of MLB The Show, just coming off of 18 into 19. I really didn't enjoy 18, so 19 was such a breath of fresh air. And then 19, 20, 21, like just, I feel like that was a great stretch for MLB The Show, and I miss those days. I miss the way they did content in those days. But we can see he's got 123. So wait, what was it for Sexton? 115? Yeah, so 115 for Richie Sexton, but Jock Peterson with the 123 power versus each side, 88 and 78 for the contact numbers, only 63 fielding for him with 68 reaction out there in left field, but he plays first, center, right field. Only 37 speed for young Jock, 68 arm strength, 88 arm accuracy, unfazed, one of my favorites, dead red, one of my favorites. He does excel at pinch hitting too for this 96 overall Jock Peterson. And then we also have a rare round, 297s. That's going to be this 97 Sammy Sosa. And I get that they're not 99s, but man, like in a rare round home run derby pack, we couldn't have had max power versus each side. I guess maybe I shouldn't be surprised because they're not 99s, but Sammy Sosa, 95, 111 for his contact numbers, 120 power versus each side. I've been a big fan of Sammy Sosa's swing and MLB The Show. 78 fielding for him, 79 arm strength, 76 arm accuracy, 74 reaction, 75 speed. I get it's a home run derby card, but wouldn't his arm like be better than that? Maybe I'm tripping. I understand it's a home run derby card, and you know he's got the hitting numbers, the power numbers, not max, but 120, but I guess maybe I was expecting a little bit more for the arm out there in the outfield, even if it's just a 97. And I get that Jock Peterson, his fielding's maybe a little bit lower, contact's maybe a little bit lower, but it's weird to me that in a home run derby pack, maybe I'm nitpicking it too much, but it's weird to me that in a pack, you know, the mid-round card for a home run derby where its power would have more power in the mid-round than a rare round card. But then we have Julio Rodriguez from the 2022 Home Run Derby. He's got 120 power as well versus each side. 88 speed, though. 85 arm strength. Only 59 arm accuracy in the outfield for him. Center field, left, right field. 71 fielding, 63 reaction. 97 and 104 for the contact numbers. Dead red, breaking ball hitter. 2 nice quirks on the card as well. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the only bit of new content we have today. I don't know if I can really call it content, just with it only being a pack in the shop. I don't advise, I don't recommend, I don't support, you know, the way they've done content through the pack shop this year. I never advise buying packs. I have not bought a single pack this year except one captain pack, which those aren't even in the store right now, and the card that I got from it was worth more than the pack cost itself. So to me, it was just a no-brainer. But besides that, I literally have not spent a single stub on the pack store this year, and at least as of right now, I don't plan to for the rest of this year. I just don't support the way they've been doing content through the pack shop this year, which leads me into another point I want to make, something I want to talk about. Again, I did not plan to do this today. I just hopped on the game and I saw that there were new cards and I was like, wait, I had no clue they were planning on doing this. But if you've made it this far in the video, does anyone else agree with me, or maybe what are your opinions on this? Am I crazy for thinking they should have released a home run derby program along with this pack? Like, if you're releasing a pack in the shop, why not go ahead and release a new program? And in my eyes, it could be even something like this. Obviously, I would want to have players. Like, this program doesn't have any specific players, but for me, it would be better than nothing if they gave us a home run derby program or whatever to just go with the pack they released today. I would love it if it was at least something like this, where you could maybe have some stubs, some XP, and then even if it's non-sellable, even if it's not guaranteed, like, to me, that would be better than nothing. And like, it just blows my mind that alongside that new pack, you know, there's no other way to get it, even if it's just non-sellable, not guaranteed rare. Like, I get that. And I'm answering my own question with this. I get that it's a business. They want to make money, right? That's, at the end of the day, that's the reason. That's why they're doing it. But, like, to me, you know, it just, I know the player base would love it if alongside the pack there was some sort of program, whether they had exclusive players in the program, even if they weren't 97s like the pack, just, you know, give us something. Even if it was a non-sellable, non-guaranteed rare, like, to me, just give us something. And it's just always a little bit sad kind of seeing the content, at least for me, the way they've been doing it this year. And this is kind of leading me into what my original video was going to be about today. I sort of wanted to play catch up on some of these programs, but I more just wanted to talk through and maybe see if anyone is feeling in the same boat about the programs. If you're like me, I have not been keeping up with Season 2. I don't really have a desire to keep up with Season 2, right? Like, I could get these 89s right here. I could get this 90, these 92s. And I would use them towards the Season 2 collections. But besides that, I don't see myself using any of these cards through the program. And for me, it makes it hard to want to stay up with the content when I don't see myself using the cards. I'm already pretty far away from, I think, getting the season collections done as it is. You know, I haven't been staying on top of everything. And I'm just kind of sitting here feeling like, is it even worth it for me to catch up on these programs? Is it worth it for me to spend the time grinding these out, trying to get these done? I mean, I'm sure some of them would happen naturally just by playing the game. You know, there's some general missions, some tops now missions, things like that. Like, I'm sure I would eventually get these done. But as of right now, I don't have a desire, especially with the Team Affinity Chapter 2 coming out literally in just a couple days on Friday. We're getting 95s through that. I just really have no desire to go through and grind out these programs. Who knows? Maybe if I'm working on Team Affinity, I could put Tops Now Season Awards cards on my lineup for doing the Conquest maps, things like that. I would probably fly through these programs and get them done pretty easily. But, you know, just staying caught up, I don't have a desire to do it, but I also don't really see a reason to do it unless we were talking about maybe doing the collections for Season 2. And I was so confused because for whatever reason, they divided it into pages now. So I'm not sure exactly how many cards I have. I guess I could check. We got 18 there, and I got 28 there. So that's going to get me up to 46. We go to page 2. That's going to get me up to, I think, 68. And then right here, I have 6. So I'm at 74 of the 100 that I would need for... Oh, that's not even one of the packs. Oh, I need 230. Wait, am I missing something? Is it even possible? I mean, I guess it's not possible because they're 99s, but what did I say? I'm at like 78, 68, something like that. Like, I'm not even at Grady Sizemore, I don't think. So, like, I have such a long ways to go. I already feel behind, and I'm so far away from getting the cards that I want, the 99s. And I'm just like, I'm losing desire with, for me, I'm looking forward to the college football game. I'm losing desire to stay caught up. I'm losing desire to stay grinding this new content. I guess what I'm really curious about is anyone else wishing, like me, that there was a program alongside this pack, even if it was something like the London series where we got a non-sellable, even non-guaranteed. I think it would just be nice, instead of only releasing something in the pack shop, to just have something to grind for. And I know that sort of contradicts what I was saying, like I don't have a desire to stay caught up on these. But if we take a look at the London series pack, like these are 91s and 87s. Why would I have a desire to do this right now? Like if they released that home run derby pack and I had at least a chance to get those 97s, yeah, I might actually be willing to grind that. So in addition to, is anyone else wishing they had a program alongside the pack that was released today? Is anyone else feeling like me where maybe you're already behind and you just can't get yourself to catch up? You can't get yourself to grind down and finish these programs, even if it would help you get cards towards that collection to maybe get cards that you actually might want to use. I just don't have the biggest desire. Even though I do want to use all of these cards, I want to get all of these cards, I just don't have the desire right now to progress through the game and work towards what would help me get closer to getting those cards. And I'm curious if anyone else is kind of in the same boat as I am right now for season 2. But with that being said, we're getting 30 new cards just as part of Team Affinity. They're going to add the All-Star Week collection. There's going to be an All-Star Game event. Season awards drop 6. So they're still releasing plenty of cards. That's going to help me get towards those collections. And who knows, maybe with Team Affinity, maybe that's where I'm going to use all these lineups, all these cards to just get through these programs and try to kind of knock out a few birds with one stone while maybe I'm grinding those new Team Affinities. At the end of the day, though, what it comes down for me, especially with the videos, is I really want to try to have fun with them. And at least as of right now, I just have not been having fun playing MLB The Show, but I want to. Like, I want to have fun. I want to keep these daily videos going, so I really need to figure out what's going to be fun for me. Whether that is continuing Diamond Dynasty, whether that's playing some franchise, Road to the Show, doing challenges, specific rosters, whether that's just kind of taking a little break like I sort of have been, but maybe playing college football for some videos instead of only doing MLB The Show. You know, it might be nice to just, at least for a week or two, switch it up, just kind of have a reset, clear my palate. I just got to figure out how I'm going to continue to have fun in the videos for y'all, and I think the videos will be more fun, more entertaining if I myself am actually having a good time doing it. So I just got to get things figured out. It's definitely just a weird stretch for me right now in terms of YouTube, but I'm sure we'll persevere. I'm sure we'll get through it. I'm sure we'll find a way to have fun again, and I hope y'all have still been enjoying the videos. You know, I know it's been a little bit of a weird stretch, like I said, but I appreciate y'all still continuing to show up and support the daily uploads. And speaking of, I hope I will see you in tomorrow's daily upload.